And then she doesn't make me happy, and I decide to leave her. And you know, in this world, there are more than 6 billion people, and more than half of them are women. So I think about trying another one. And I take the remote control and I give it to her. And my friends, I found a guy that was in the 60s already. And it was a coincidence that all of his women were bad and only he was good. But what I want to say is that people do this. See, it's really fun, right? But it's a good example. Sometimes we take remote controls and we bring a bag of remote controls and give to everyone at the church. And then maybe everyone treats us well and we are okay, but someone there is always expressing sadness and we get upset with that. Oh man. So I'm going to leave this church, you know. And then you take the bag again, you put all the remote controls, and now you go to another church, and then you explain them, you know, people at that church, they were cold, and they were indifferent, and they didn't value me. I didn't feel important there. So, and people say, no, brother, come here, you know, we want you here, we appreciate you are here. You're going to press happiness always. And then it happens there too. So it happens in your marriage, at church, at work, and everywhere. Another problem I'm going to tell you is when we want to give people the recipe of our happiness. And you know that all of us have a recipe of happiness. We don't realize that. But I'm going to tell you about my recipe so you know already how you can make me happy. So the first thing in my recipe is always greet me. If I come here at church, if I pass by you, you know, don't ignore me. Always talk to me. Other thing, always smile to me. And it's very important because if you are serious, you know, I start thinking that you might not like me, that you are unhappy with me, and I really suffer. Other thing, always talk to me. Don't stay silent because, you know, it's like a torture to me. Be with you and you don't talk to me, I start thinking, what's happening? And, you know, and I make suppositions and what you might have in your mind, and this is really bad. Other thing, always agree with me. No matter what I say, it might be foolish, but please tell me I am the wisest man of the face of the earth. Other thing, never say no to me. Whatever I ask you, it might be really hard, even impossible, but please. And other thing, very common thing, if I call you, please pick up the phone. But you see that it's really hard that we are going to change everyone. Because this recipe principle is that I want to change you. I want to change 6 billion of people in this world so I can be happy. I want to change the person who attends me when I go to the supermarket. I want to change my teacher. I want to change my wife. I want to change everyone to treat me exactly like I want to be treated. And my friends, it's impossible. And some people are trying to do this. They are trying to change the world. It's impossible. You can't. People are as they are. And it's not personal. It's not because of you. It's not because they don't love you. It's because they don't love themselves. People have wounds. People are hurt. Why are you going to put yourself as the victim when people are suffering so much from their own wounds, from their past, from living in this world of sin? So what do you have to do? You just have to change yourself. And it's interesting that when you change yourself, when you stop giving people the remote control of your emotions, you are going to see that people are going to change. In other words, you can't change people, but you can influence them with your own change. And I want to give you another example. Her to my side. She is my friend now. But let's imagine that I would be upset. I would allow her, I would allow her to make me unhappy. I would hold a grudge. I would be really sad. When the next time I saw her, I would be, right? What would she think? Yeah, this guy, yeah, he's a bad person. Yeah, I was right. I treated him badly, and I'm going to stay treating him that way because this is what he deserves. But you see that I conquered her friendship with my attitude. So, what I want to tell you is that there is a connection between love and happiness. There is only way you can be happy, and this way is if you love. And when you are happy, you are a loving person. Because imagine, if every time you treat me badly or you do something I don't like, and I get frustrated, I get upset, I'm going to be the unhappiest person in the face of the world. Because I am putting my happiness in your hands. And because I am unhappy, I'm going to be upset with everyone. I'm going to be upset all the time. And I have seen people that they are this way. You can't touch them. Everything makes them upset. They are so touchy. They are so sensitive. They are exploding. And there are other people that don't explode, but they implode. It happens inside of them. Outside, maybe they are okay, but they are full of resentment, full of hatred. So, my friends, I want to today invite you. I want today appeal to you not to put your happiness in people's hands. I want to tell you that only Jesus can make you happy. Jesus has all the love you need. He loves you. You know, when you find Jesus, you are not a needy person anymore. When you find Jesus, you are not selfish anymore. When you find Jesus, you overflow of love. You are thinking about giving. You are thinking about how you treat people and not how people treat you. I want to invite you to find happiness in Jesus and to live to give, to live to love. Amen.